If you're getting started with electric fencing for your poultry, Hotline kits are a great place to start. They contain most of what you need. But today we want to announce English Country Life kits. They're more flexible, they're more wide-ranging, and they contain everything that you need. Hello, welcome to English Country Life. Welcome to the garden on a glorious summer's day. My name's Hugh, and together with the gorgeous Fiona, I run this small holding here in rural Lincolnshire where we raise and keep and breed rare breed chickens. Now, right from the get-go, we've kept our flock safe behind electric fencing, and we have never lost a chicken to a natural predator as a result of that. And we've always used Hotline gear. We find it great. It's a UK company. We get great service from them. Now, more recently, we've opened our own online poultry shop, and in that we stock the poultry kits that Hotline do, because honestly they're the best place to go to get great value for money when you're starting out chicken keeping. But we've been advising our customers to add to those kits because, you know, you can never have enough poles, for example. Sometimes you might want to do something like solar, which the kits don't cater for. So, you know, there's been a little bit of sort of toing and froing with those kits. As a result, and working with Hotline, we're now offering exclusive English Country Life kits, which are based on the Hotline kits, but add all those little extras that make those kits even better than the base Hotline ones. What I want to do today is show you what you'll get in a standard Hotline kit and what you'll get in one of ours. Right, let's start looking at what you get in the standard Hotline kits. Now, in the standard kit, they come beautifully boxed, they're really pretty, and in the 25 metre kit, you'll get 25 metres of poultry mesh and 9 poles, which is roughly a pole every 3 metres. Also in your standard kit, you'll get one of these. It's called a hot gate, and it means you can get in and out of your poultry enclosure without having to turn the power off, and that is really handy. Something else you get is 4 of these. These are corner posts. They're 19 millimeters thick as opposed to the standard flexible 13 millimeter poles, and they are brilliant everywhere where your fence has to go round a corner. It means that the pole doesn't bend, it sits straight in the ground, and that makes your fence much more secure. The backbone of any electric fence system is the energizer. It is what takes input power and turns it into high voltage, low current for the fence. In your 25 metre kit, you'll get a Gemini 80, which is a big enough energizer to power not just the 25 metres of net supplied, but considerably more. It's also capable of running on either mains or battery. But if it runs on mains, you'll need some lead out cable. If it runs on battery, you'll need a battery. We explain about all that in our how to set up an electric fence video, which I'll link to up above. Here's how an electric fence works. The energizer puts a pulse of high voltage, low current electricity through the wires that are embedded in your poultry mesh. If an animal touches both the fence and the ground, current goes through the wire, through the animal, into the ground and back to the energizer, and it gets back to the energizer through an earth stake that's driven into the ground. Your 25 metre kit contains a round metal earth stake. One thing you will need is to be able to test your electric fence, and the kits contain one of these. These are my favourite electric fence testers. They've got 10 little LEDs on them, and when you touch them to the wires, they show the voltage across those wires and let you know just how well your fence is working, and they are a vital thing to have. The other thing you're going to need at some point is a repair kit. Trust me on this. I've been doing electric fences for decades, and I still managed to scrim this one and break it. I'd like to introduce you to the Deluxe English Country Life 25 millimeter kit. What's the difference? Well, first things first, we upgrade the energizer for the 120 model. Now, we use a 120 model to run 150 meters of poultry mesh, so this is more than big enough for your future expansion needs. Let's talk poles. A 25 meter poultry net comes with 9 13 millimeter poles, and in the Hotline kit, you also get 4 corner posts. Well, with us, you get the 4 corner posts and 6 more 13 millimeter poles. That means you can move the spacing from being a 3 meter spacing on the net to a 1.5 meter spacing. And that really helps. It avoids shorts, it's great in rocky ground, and it's great in high winds. It really makes your fence much more stable. The Hotline kit doesn't have a battery. The English Country Life Deluxe Kit has 2 batteries, 2 32 amp hour specialist electric fence batteries, and the right battery charger to charge them. So you can always have one running the fence, and you can have the second on charge ready to go if the one running the fence gets a bit low. Lastly, we upgrade the earth stake to this massively strong T-section earth stake, so even in rocky ground you can pound that in with a hammer. It's more than strong enough to take it. So overall you really do get everything you need. We also have a 50 metre deluxe kit. Now that comes with 50 metres of poultry mesh, and as standard 50 metres of poultry mesh carries 15 of these 13mm poles. Like the Hotline kit, we also include 4 of the 19mm, the extra stiff corner posts, but we'll also put in an extra 12 of the 13mm normal posts, and that means you can go to a 1.5 metre post spacing, which again, brilliant for rocky ground, brilliant for uneven ground, brilliant for high winds. So we really do recommend that post spacing. You will get the 2 batteries and the battery charger. You'll get the Gemini 120 energizer, the up-rated T-section earth stake, the repair kit and the tester. And yes, just before anybody asks, because we've been asked this once, we've got a deluxe 100 metre kit. That's going to be the same as the 50 metre kit, but you get 2 50 metre poultry nets. You get 24 additional 13mm posts. Everything else is the same, and with that again you can get a good post spacing and you can reach out for a full 100 metre enclosure. Right, let me talk to you about the English Country Life Solar Kit, because that's something we've been asked for quite a bit. Sometimes people are working in locations where they haven't got access to mains and they don't want to lug batteries around, but we still want to give you a complete setup. So you're going to get your 25 metres of poultry mesh, you're going to get your 4 corner posts, you're going to get your extra 6 13mm posts, you're going to get the upgraded ground stake, and of course you're still going to get battery tester, you're going to get the repair kit, etc. But you're also going to get one of these. This is a Fire Drake 200. It's a brilliant integrated unit. It's got 20 watts of solar panel built in. It's got an energizer, 2 joule energizer built in. So this again will run far more than 25 meters of poultry mesh, and it's got its own battery built in. So you can set this up, it can run everything, it can recharge itself, and even in the winter where you might want to give it a bit of boost, we supply a mains charger just to top it up if that's absolutely necessary. If you want a 50 metre solar kit, we do that too. Still has the Fire Drake 200, still has the corner poles, it has a 50 metre piece of poultry mesh, and we will supply then 12 additional 13mm poles, and that still allows you that 1.5 metre pole spacing right the way along the group. The rest is the same. You get the upgraded earth stake, you're still going to get a test meter, you're still going to get the repair kit, but this will supply you with everything you need to do 50 metres of solar. So that's our English Country Life kits for poultry electric fencing. We really wanted to put something together that gave you the choice of, do I want solar, do I want everything included? And we really think that where we can include everything for you, it makes it so much easier in the setup. We've got 2 videos. We've got one that explains how an electric fence works, and we've got another one that shows you how to install and set up your electric fence. So with those together, we really hope that we've managed to put together something that will actually create an electric fence that is easy to install and fully comprehensive. If you've enjoyed today's video, can you spare us 5 seconds? Give us a thumbs up down below. If you've got any questions about electric fencing, leave them in the comments, and I promise we'll either answer you down there or create a separate video to answer it for you. If you want to see those videos and everything else we do on poultry keeping, electric fencing, self-sufficient living, just tap on subscribe, hit the bell next to it, you'll hear every time we upload a new video. For today, thanks for joining us. Come back and see us soon. Take care.